Cyber Threat Brief for August 23, 2026. Hardware manufacturers accelerate post-quantum cryptography deployment as quantum threats loom. Industrial TSN protocols show exploitable weaknesses that could disrupt OT environments. Connecticut reports second Medicaid portal breach this year, affecting 41,000 members. Here's the full breakdown of today's top security stories. Daily Security Brief, August 23, 2026. Next section, Business and Infrastructure Threats. Hardware makers implement post-quantum cryptography, as security threats near Intel and NVIDIA are embedding post-quantum cryptography acceleration into hardware to defend against harvest now decrypt later attacks. Intel's Xeon 6 server chips now include PQC support, with full compliance targeted for 2029. NIST, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, standardized PQC algorithms in 2024, but hardware implementation typically lags years behind software standards. IBM was first to market with PQC accelerators in its 2022 Z16 mainframe. Action: begin inventory of encryption implementations across your infrastructure. Harvest now decrypt later attacks are collecting encrypted data today for future quantum decryption. Organizations should start transitioning to PQC compliant systems now, not when quantum computers become mainstream. Source: Dark Reading. Connecticut Medicaid portal breach exposes 41,000 members. Connecticut Department of Social Services reported a breach of its Medicaid provider portal, affecting 41,000 Husky Health members. Gainwell Technologies, the state's Medicaid fiscal agent, detected the breach on June 25, 2026. Exposed data includes payment and claims information. This is Connecticut's second portal incident in 2026. Action: if you manage healthcare portals or work with Medicaid systems, review access controls and monitoring on provider portals. 2 breaches in 1 year suggest systemic control failures. Source: Data Breaches. Net. Next section, General Security News. TikTok settles child privacy lawsuit for $400 million. TikTok will pay $400 million to settle 2024 DOJ/FTC allegations of violating COPPA by knowingly allowing under 13 users to create accounts and collecting data from kids' mode users. The settlement includes $300 million immediate payment plus $100 million upon vacating a prior musical. Lie consent decree. This represents one of the largest COPPA enforcement actions in U.S. history. Source: The Hacker News. How an emerging industrial protocol family could put OT at risk. Nozomi Networks researchers demonstrated attacks against time-sensitive networking TSN protocols at Black Hat USA. TSN protocols orchestrate traffic flow in industrial automation, but lack comprehensive security controls. Researchers showed how attackers could manipulate industrial processes, start/stop robotic arms, and inject clock drift to subtly tamper with OT synchronization timing. TSN prioritizes safety-critical communications, but the reliability mechanisms themselves can become attack vectors without proper security controls. Action: if you operate industrial control systems or are evaluating TSN implementations, ensure security controls are layered on top of TSN's availability features. Monitor for clock drift and unexpected process variable changes. Source: Dark Reading. Next section, Trends and Context. Today's collection shows infrastructure providers racing to implement post-quantum defenses, while new industrial protocols highlight the recurring tension between availability and security in OT environments. Healthcare portals continue to be high-value targets, with repeat incidents at the same organizations. Note: today's article collection contained limited actionable security intelligence. Several articles lacked substantive content or were not security-focused. Consider reviewing feed sources and collection filters. That concludes today's Cyber Threat Brief. From Carolina, Clear Tech. Stay patched, stay vigilant.